this is just a me thing, but do you ever feel like you're gonna just lose your freaking mind? So you gotta just take a deep breath, and I'm gonna share with you guys a secret of how to unwind and bring that stress level down so that you can fight another day. This is my secret. All right, here's my secret. I got my electric skateboard, right? I'm about to turn it on. Boop, boop.
I think I'm someone, so I'll sit back here.
Alright, I don't know if this is just a me thing, but do you ever feel like you're gonna just lose your freaking mind? Like, you have 2,000 things you have to get done yesterday, and you just can't stop stressing over them. So what do? 5 o'clock at night? It's actually 6 o'clock at night. I just finished editing a video. It's about to come out. But I have so much to do. I'm so stressed out that I literally feel like, how did I get to this point? So it might not seem like it, but running your own business can be absolute hell, and it's literally so stressful. So you got to just take a deep breath, and I'm going to share with you guys a secret of how to unwind and bring that stress level down so that you can fight another day to try and get done everything you have to get done. No matter which way we look at it, we're all sort of running on a wheel because that's the way that the world is organized. And let's just face it, you need money to survive. You need money to have a good life, at least here in America. So if you're not just continuously making money, you're not going to be able to provide a good life for yourself or for your family. So the one thing I figured out how to do, this is my secret. All right, here's my secret. I got my electric skateboard, right? I'm about to turn it on. Boop, boop. Let's see. That's the first part of the mission. And the second part of the mission is my TOZO earbuds, just for good sound. Here we go. So here's my life hack on how not to completely lose your mind every single day. At least as a content creator, I get to the end of my rope pretty much once a day at least, if not every hour. So I'm gonna bust out my TOZO open ear rings, and we're gonna put these on and go for a cruise. Gonna go ride down to the bay, clear my head, put on a nice playlist on my phone. So here we go. Pop out one, and they slide on super easily. I think that these things are super legit, just due to the fact that they stay on really, really well. So you can actually put them in a couple different places, but you pretty much can just put them like this, and you're on, like, they're not going anywhere. I just heard them fully go on, and I'm going to connect them to my phone right now, and we are about to take a freaking cruise and listen to some music, maybe change it up, listen to an iPod, a podcast, maybe some music. I don't know yet. First we're going to start off with a few songs, and then we'll go from there. I can't play it on YouTube because of copyright, but the first couple songs here I'm going to ride to are going to be Eminem. I haven't listened to him often enough. Used to be my go-to back in the day, but it's always something to bring me back and just get out of my head for a little bit. So let's go for a cruise. Play. All right, it's on. Almost died there. I just almost fell off. Solid cruise. Take them out of here, put them back in here. What's really cool about the new technology nowadays is they charge in these. This is the same with the audio I use for my phone. You just pop it back in and it starts charging the earbuds once more. And yeah, so really these things are super nice. And obviously it's just one way to kind of ease your mind for a little bit and to take the stress off of your daily routine, is to just pop some earbuds in. You know, if you're mowing the grass or traveling, going on a walk or a run by yourself, doing some exercising, if you go to the gym, anything like that, having a pair of good, legit earbuds is the way to go. So super stoked about these. There's a lot of ways to manage your life, manage your stress, manage your emotions, manage all the millions of things we have to do every single day to just stay above water. And yeah, the earphones are one of them, but there's these little reminders throughout life. Hopefully you get these little reminders. I get these little reminders. I've talked about it, I've touched on it just a tiny little bit in a few videos, but what I post on the internet, what I post online, isn't my entire life. So what I go through on the day-to-day in my life isn't usually talked about on YouTube. Usually I just try to highlight good things, happy moments, awesome adventures with the family. You know, the wins in life are usually what's highlighted online. So I'll say there has been a lot of things that have happened over the course of the last 10 years. I've been doing YouTube with Sammy steadily for like 8 years already, which is so crazy. It's so long. Largely due to, like, I could say, trauma within my family dynamic. Me and Sammy have gone through some real shit, like some serious stuff, and we haven't really talked about any of it, as why would we? Haven't really talked about any of it. The family stuff, you know, I've just broken the surface because enough is enough and I had to say something. But this is a reminder right here. So this is the kind of stuff that gets me through the days, and this is the kind of stuff that keeps me going and keeps me pushing to make more videos and continue doing our business, continue the journey on YouTube, and to just push for myself and for my family and for the future of what we have, me and Sammy together with Finn, our house, our cats, to just keep the boat afloat. And we were in Florida. This was like the beginning of last year. We went to Miami. Huge mistake taking an infant or a toddler to Miami. Shouldn't have gone there, should have gone somewhere else in Florida. But we've had so many good times in Miami that it's one of those places that we hold dear to our hearts. So we thought this is going to be a great trip, family vacation, whatever. So it ended up being, you know, not the right place to go. We did post some videos from the trip. I don't know, you could probably see that it was a very stressful situation. The car got towed. There was like a music festival that weekend, so it was like super busy. But on the way home, we stopped in near St. Augustine at this, you know, little hotel, and we had like a really good time that day and that night. And we should have just gone there from the start, somewhere more low key. But Sammy went into like, it was like a CVS or a drugstore or something, and she came out with this and gave it to me and was kind of like, I know not everything has been easy. You know, parenthood is a huge change, and everything else on top of that. Life in general isn't always easy, but this is a little message, a little bit of sand and some shells in a bottle. Yeah, it's just a keychain. Outside of that situation, this would be meaningless, but to me at that moment, it was a sign like, I'm here with you, we're doing this together, we're a team. And those little signs, those little gifts, those little moments in life are what really get you through. So I hold this dear to my heart. I found it today when I was looking for my earbuds, decided to put it in my pocket, grab my earbuds and go on the skate ride. But if you can find meaning in everyday life, little things like that, if you have a partner like Sammy, somebody who's always cheering you on, always supporting you right there next to you, you hit the lottery. So I feel blessed, and I feel like life really can't get better, but it can definitely get worse. So I have to continue to just push through, and taking a little skate like this helps me do that. So about to throw my headphones back on, hit the road again, and then go back home and get the bedtime routine started at our house. Woo! Still jamming out. Surprisingly, listening to Everclear. Been a while since I ever listened to any of that, but it's actually really good. Alright, just got back to the house. Super epic cruise. And I brought a set of the TOZO open earring earbuds on me to Florida, and it made the trip so much better. I'll show you guys that footage. But always having a pair of these in stock when you're traveling is an absolute must. Dude, just when you thought you couldn't get a legit cab to the airport, this legend shows up. Yo, this is luxury. Should I sit back here or up there?
Where you feel most comfortable at?
I want to feel like I'm actually like...
There you go, there's a card, sir.
I want to feel like I'm someone, so I'll sit back here. All-Star Transportation. You know it.
Sir, you want to buckle your seatbelt, please? I'll meet you. Down there. It's nice though.
I think I might just forget to go. I forget about the airplane and just hire you to take me down all the way down.
Yeah, I'll drop you to Florida tomorrow.
How much would that cost?
Probably like 1,300 or something.
That's not too bad.
Plus gas.
So you'd be in the hole like $2,000 by the end of it. Meals included.
Yeah, snacks.
All right, here we go. About to embark on an epic adventure. About to get on a plane. I'm at the AC Atlantic City International Airport. Is it international? I don't know. I'm just going to Florida. But yeah, I've been waiting a little bit to try these earbuds out, so I'm about to open them up right now. There's a nice table right here. Look at this, and the lights go on. Wow. So I would say I do have my bag pretty well organized. So I got this pair of TOZO open EarRing earbuds, and I'm just now ready to bust them out of here. I kind of did roll the dice by not charging them first, but I think I have a few minutes where I can charge them up, and then once I get on the airplane, I have a podcast downloaded on my phone, so I'm just gonna put the earbuds in and I'm gonna sit back, relax, enjoy the podcast, and then I can even use these on my computer as well to do some editing while I'm on the plane. So it's only like a 2.5 hour flight. Having these is gonna save me so much headache, and I'll just be in my own world until we land in Florida. All right, here we go. First look. I'm kind of excited to get these babies out of here. All right, I would use a knife, but you know, we're in an airport. Ah, damn, this is hard to open. Ah, yeah. All right. Got the little instruction manual. 18-month active warranty. This is a nice little case, actually. Pops right out of there. We got the charger and everything. Boop. Actually, put that back on. All right, and then you take off this. So what I'm wondering is, do they come charged? Oh, whoo, they come 100% charged. So if anyone's thinking about buying these, or they're ready to purchase the TOZO, you don't really have to open them up before your trip. Just bring them in the packaging and they're 100% charged. Wow, these are really nice. All right, we're good to go. I'm gonna go over to my gate. What? Wait, did they just connect? Pretty sure I'm connected right now. Let's see. All right, it comes up on the Bluetooth, on the Bluetooth as TOZO Open EarRing. So I'm connected now to watch, or shall I say, listen to my podcast. So I downloaded a podcast about this house that's in the town next to where I'm going, in the town that I might be staying in Claremont, Florida. And there's a lot of stuff that happened at the house, including an unsolved murder of this guy named John Hardin. And I just want to listen to it to see if it's a location that we might want to go and film as part of one of our videos. So I'm going to check it out.
At this time, we would like to welcome guests.
Coffee before claims.
We ask that all other guests remain seated. Thank you.
They're about to start boarding the plane. Gotta have a set of these on you when you're traveling. Made the trip so much better. And you could just get in your own zone, especially if you're traveling alone. If you're traveling with your family, you might not need it because you're gonna be hanging out together. But here at the end of the video, thank you guys for watching this far. Appreciate it. I'm going to be giving away a set of these. These are actually the pink ones. I'll show you guys what they look like. I did take them out of the pack, but they've never been used, I promise. So all you have to do to enter to win a set for yourself, delivered right to your house, I'll send them right to you, free of charge, no shipping cost, nothing, is leave a comment on this video. Comment anything, whatever you want. If it has to do with the headphones, if it has to do with life in general, how hard life is, if it has to do with those little mementos that keep you going, like that little jar of sand that I was showing earlier, that keep you going on a day-to-day basis. Because life is so worth living. Every day is truly a gift. Yes, it's hard, but the good moments are worth everything else. Not sure when it's going to cool down here in New Jersey, but it has been a freaking smoker. It's like 7 at night and it is still 90 degrees out and just mayhem. But that's the end of the video. The links and everything, all the info will be in the description of this video, so you can go and check out and get a pair of TOZO open ear headphones for yourself. There are tons of other models too. This isn't the only one. So go check it out. Everything, link will be in the description. And I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you for watching. Peace.